waheguru, 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 waheguru। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। Yesterday also we learned from Guru Nanak Dev Ji that even if we do lots and lots of praises of Waheguru Sache Pasha, still our surat, still our focus cannot find the end of Waheguru, the limit of Waheguru, because he is endless, he is limitless. Continuing from there, Maharaj says, Ant na sifti, kehen na ant. Even if we spend all day, 24 by 7, and we do sift salah, we do praises of Waheguru Sache Pasha, we remember Waheguru Sache Pasha, still we will not be able to find the end or the limit of Waheguru. We will not be able to find the end of his praises, because Waheguru ji ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇੰਨਾ ਪਿਆਰ ਹੈ, ਇੰਨੀ ਸਿਫਤ ਹੈ, ਸਾਡੀਆਂ ਸਿਫਤਾਂ ਘਟ ਜਾਣਗੀਆਂ. Our praises will be done, but the nature, the attributes of Waheguru will not be done, because our mind is very limited. So Maharaj ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਜਿੰਨਾ ਮਰਜ਼ੀ ਕਹੀ ਜਾਓ, ਜੋ ਮਰਜ਼ੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਰੱਬ ਦੀ ਉਸਤਤ ਕਰੋ, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਮਰਜ਼ੀ ਅੱਖਾਂ 'ਚ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਮਰਜ਼ੀ ਬੋਲੀਆਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਉਹਦੀ ਉਸਤਤ ਨਹੀਂ ਖਤਮ ਹੋ ਸਕਦੀ. His praises cannot end. Maybe our words can end, but his praises are endless, limitless. You know, wherever we see, left, right, top, bottom, Vaheguruji exists. We go from one country to another country, Vaheguruji is still there. We are going in an aeroplane. In the aeroplane, Vaheguruji is there. We go to a different planets, Vaheguruji is there. Wherever we go, Vaheguruji will be there. So it's impossible to find the limit of Vaheguru Sache Pasha. He is Beyant, Par Brahm. Maharaj Ji ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਅੰਤ ਨਾ ਕਰਨਾ ਦੀਨ ਨਾ ਅੰਤ. ਕਰਨਾ ਕੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਜੀ? To do something. The creation, the kudrat which he has created, it is also endless. It is also limitless. So if you will read more about, because people get excited about the science, even science cannot just look in under the one ocean, the whole ocean. It's impossible to even find what all is there in the ocean, just one ocean. Forget about the whole universe or forget about the whole earth. His karni, the things which he has done, is also limitless, endless. When, Gurmukh Pyare sometimes call and share their experiences, you know, one of the Gurmukh Pyare said that I was out of my body. I went to the places and I don't know which place was it, but it was so huge, huge, so large. There was nothing, anything related to this world. So just imagine how much we have explored and how much is pending to explore. But what do we need to explore? ਅਸੀਂ ਸਮਾਣਾ ਹੈ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਮਾਣਾ ਹੈ. ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਅਗਰ ਅਸੀਂ ਲੱਭਣਾ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕਰਤਾ ਨਾ, if we'll start finding where the Vaheguru Ji starts and where does he end, we have to take different janams, but still our exploration will not end. Just imagine, forget about Vaheguru Ji. Just imagine about, just like we mentioned about any mountain range, Himalayas. Nobody has fully explored it. Maybe one mountain peak, maybe two, maybe three. It's not just our tendency. We don't even have, even we have, you know, discovered the drones and all that stuff. Still, we cannot just explore just one thing also. It is like a river wants to explore an ocean. ਜਿੰਨੇ ਹੁਣ ਕੋਈ ਕਵੇ ਵੀ ਸਮੁੰਦਰ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਵਾ ਉਹ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਦਰਿਆ ਵਾ ਉਹ ਸਮੁੰਦਰ ਨੂੰ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਡਾ ਹੈ ਜਾਂ ਸਮੁੰਦਰ ਨੂੰ ਸਾਰਾ ਵੇਖ ਸਕਦਾ ਹੈ। It's not possible. It's not possible because that river came from this ocean. It's very difficult to explore. Why Maharaj is telling us all these things? The whole idea Maharaj wants us to prepare is we can surrender. When a criminal or a slave has no possibilities left, they surrender karta. We still think we are bigger because our home is very big. I give this example a lot. When you will travel on the airplane, when you see down, the you feel like you're a speck of a speck of a speck. At that time, you realize it's better that I surrender. Because what I have to say, what I have to do has very little significance. Has very little significance. But today I decide, Waheguru Sache Pasha, all my mat is yours. I don't want to use my mat. I want to use your wisdom, not my wisdom. Moment we will do that, moment we will surrender, things will start opening up for us. Then what is happening? Our mindset, our wisdom can be mired. But Vaheguruji's wisdom is beyond, cannot be mired, doesn't have a limit. So the moment you surrender, you are capable of that wisdom because you don't exist then. It is only and only Vaheguruji. All the possibilities are there in Vaheguruji. That's why, because of our home, we think, oh no, we can do this. Yes, you can try doing it, but you cannot explore everything. Everything which we see, it's just a fake kind of a thing. Today it's there, tomorrow it will not be there. Sometimes when we go back to our own home, in our home city, you know, when I go to Amritsar, sometimes I see so many changes have happened. The things which I have not never imagined in my whole life. Right? If just the Maya related thing, the physical things are changing so fast that we can't even explore it, do we have a possibility to find the end of Vaheguru? Start from where does he start? From where does he end? Because he's everywhere. Our mind might not be there. That's a different thing. You go to religious places, Vaheguruji is there. You go to funerals, Vaheguruji is there. You go to the dirty places, Vaheguruji is there. You go to clubs, pubs, and discotheques, Vaheguruji is there. But our eyes have a curtain in front of them. We can't see Vaheguru. We can't listen to Vaheguru. Maharaj कहते हैं ना, ए नेत्रो मेरे हर तुम में जो तरी हर बिन अवरना देखो कोई. But it is very difficult. We don't see her, especially in those places. What we see, rest of the things. We don't want to see Vaheguru. अंत ना वेखण सुनन ना अंत. Whatever we do, we cannot even find the ant of, just like we mentioned. We can't explore through our ears or through our eyes. Only one thing will work. Only one thing. Ant na jape kya man mant. Even when we jap Vaheguru Sache Pasha's mantra, which he has given us, we still cannot find his end. Vaheguruji is beyond. So if you are doing something to see Vaheguru and all, it's different. Because when you go there, it's a very different feeling. When a person will not have a home, first of all, if you will have a home, if we have a home, if I will have a home, I cannot see him. We have to see him without our home or without our ego. What does that mean? It means because if we'll not have an identity, everything surrounding us is Vaheguru. Will not even have a thought how big Vaheguruji is, how strong he is, because whenever these questions arise in our mind, we are comparing our wisdom with Vaheguruji's wisdom. When you have this experience that you are nothing, everything is Vaheguru, then you will not have that thought of exploration. We only explore things with our home. If the ego is there, home is there, we will not be able to explore Vaheguru. So it's that's why Maharaj has given us this akar. And so many akars are there, so many forms are there. But when we have to, when we will explore, want to explore Vaheguru, surrender Vaheguru, we have to leave this akar because Vaheguruji is not in this akar. And that's the reason why a human can never explore Vaheguru. Because we use these eyes, this physical body, and we don't know how many different types of forms are there. Something will come in front of us. People start doing matha takes, start doing all these things, forgetting about the reality. जो साडे सामने ਹੁੰਦਾ है, जो ਸਾਨੂੰ ਦਿਸਦਾ ਹੈ, everything is going to perish. Let it be a human being, let it be the things. And we see everything with these eyes rather than the eyes with the jyot. ਇਹ ਨੇਤਰੋਂ ਮੇਰੇ ਹੱਥ ਮੈਂ ਜੋਤਰੀ ਹਰ ਬਿਨ ਅਵਰਨਾ ਦੇਖੋ ਕੋਈ ਜੋਤ ਨੇ ਜੋਤ ਨੂੰ ਦੇਖਣਾ ਤੇ ਜੋਤ ਨੇ ਜੋਤ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਮਾਉਣਾ the light of Vaheguru has to see the light of Vaheguru and the light of Vaheguru has to merge in the light of Vaheguru because our soul atma jyot ਸਰੂਪ ਹੈ ਉਹਦਾ ਵੀ ਕੋਈ ਅੰਤ ਨਹੀਂ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਹੈ that is also Akali Jyot. The drop has to merge in the ocean. That drop doesn't have an identity. And even when we jump, we cannot see all the akars. Again, Vaheguruji's world is limitless. It doesn't come in our interpretations. Antana japa kita akar. Maharaj is describing all these things. But remember, in Gurbani, the rule of Gurbani is throw all the questions and at the end give a beautiful answer. And Maharaj will give us the answer. Antana japa paravar. Maharaj says, forget about exploring him. You can't even imagine how big Vaheguruji is. Even the imagination is not possible. Forget about exploration. And then Maharaj says, Antkaran kete billahi. Billahi ki hunda ji? So many people say, I want to see you. I want to find it out. And they struggle a lot to figure it out. Where is the start and end? They are trying to explore. ਤਰਲੇ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਚ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਦੱਸ ਦਿਓ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਹੈ where is Vaheguru? I want to see him. But we know theoretically that Vaheguruji is everywhere. But have we seen it? Maharaj will tell us what we can do. Maharaj again says, taake ant na paye jaye. With worldly tools, we cannot find the limitation or the limits of Vaheguru. It's impossible. Eh ant na jane koi. Maharaj says, no one can find the limits of Vaheguru. Impossible. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਬਹੁਤਾ ਕਹੀਏ ਬਹੁਤਾ ਹੋਏ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਜਿੰਨਾ ਮਰਜ਼ੀ ਕਹਿ ਲੋ ਉਹਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ just like जिन्नी मर्जी सिफ्त सलाह कर लो, say as much as you want to say about waheguru, बहुता कहिए बहुता होए. The more you have said, the more is left. There's no end. कह ही नहीं सकते आप पूरा, कह ही नहीं सकते. Now Maharaj will give us the answer. Where is he? Where is his location? How can he be found? All these answers are there. Vadda Sahib Ucha Thao, Uche Upar Ucha Nao, Evad Ucha Hove Koe, Tis Unche Ko Jana Soe. ਉੱਚਾ ਕੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਜੀ? Tall, great. ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਉੱਚੀ ਥਾਂ ਕਿਹੜੀ ਹੈ ਸਰੀਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ? Which one is the tallest thing? And actually, Maharaj has given us so many bakshish, so much kirpa. He has shown us physically also. That's the beauty. Kesgarh Sahib Gurdwara. How it is built? It is built on the top of the hills. In that area, the tallest hill, Anandpur Sahib, Kesgarh Sahib, that's where it is. And this is the reason in our Rahat Maryada, Maharaj says, the Gurmukhs have to do the Juda. है ना? क्यों? Juda सब तो ऊंची था है. Our साडा सिर, our head is the tallest place. So above our head, because everything Maharaj talks about is subtle, but he showed us physically also, it is the topmost, so that we don't forget. Vadda Sahib ऊंचा था, सब तो ऊंचा, सब तो ऊपर. ऊंचे ऊपर ऊंचा नाओ, कहते ओदे तो ही ऊपर नाम. So let's deep dive into it. So if you think about it, when our thoughts are finished, right, we go, our mind becomes akal, timeless. Then it is ready to be merged in the Akali Jyot. But it is not so simple. When you are thoughtless, where are you? You are on the top, in the sun, where there is nothing. Where there is nothing. But Maharaj says, even on there, the top of the sun is now. Uche upar, ucha now. And just look into your physical akar first. The physical body is there. On top of that, the head is there. On top of the head, the naam is there. The sun is there. On top of the sun, the naam is there. Te Maharaj kende, agar to see, if you reach there, if your mind connects with the naam, the anhat shabad, the shabad, sahaj tuntur, then what will happen? Kende evad ucha, you will become also tall, great, heavenly. You become part of him. Evad ucha hove koe, tis uche ko jane soe. अगर ਅਸੀਂ ਉਹਦੀ ਥਾਂ ਤੇ ਪਹੁੰਚ ਗਏ ਨਾ, ਉੱਥੇ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਕੇਸਗੜ੍ਹ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਹੈ, in our physical body, on top of that. That's why when we do a dhyan practice, what we do? We try to put our dhyan on top. When our mind is free of thoughts. ਜਦੋਂ ਸਾਡੇ ਮਨ ਦੇ ਫੁਰਨੇ ਖਤਮ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਆ, ਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਦੀ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਉੱਪਰ ਧਿਆਨ ਲਾਉਂਦੇ ਹਾਂ. Then what happens? That's the process, how we can merge in Vaheguru. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਤਿਸ ਊਂਚੇ ਕੋ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਜਾਣੇ ਜਾਣੇ ਸੋਏ. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਜੇਵੜ ਆਪ ਜੇਵੜ ਆਪ ਜਾਣੇ ਆਪ ਆਪ. Vaheguru Ji knows how big it is, but he doesn't have a home. Vaheguru Ji is beyond, but Vaheguru Ji is full of love. He wants all of us to reach to him. Why? because that's from where we were born initially. ਜੁਗਾਂ ਜੁਗਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਉੱਥੋਂ ਹੀ ਆਏ ਸੀ। ਇਹ ਖੇਡ ਹੈ, ਤਮਾਸ਼ਾ ਹੈ। This is a play. This is a game. And if we can reach there, we will win the game. And the only way to win is forget about our own identity. Then only we can merge. ਤੇ ਲੇਕਿਨ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ? ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਦਾਤਾਂ ਦੇਣ ਵਾਲਾ ਹੀ will help us. ਉਹ ਆਪੇ ਹੀ ਹੈਲਪ ਵੀ ਕਰਦਾ। ਨਾਨਕ ਨਦਰੀ ਕਰਮੀ ਦਾਤ ਜੇਵੜ ਆਪ ਜਾਣੇ ਆਪ ਆਪ ਨਾਨਕ ਨਦਰੀ karmi dat. When he will say my son is doing a hard work, he's doing wah guru, sitting in the sun, then sun to fir aap hi jaganda hai. Tun upje shabad jagaya, because mind is sleeping in maya, dragon maya, sutta pya. Man nu sirf ahi pata lagda, oh I want money, I want food, I want car, I want this, I want that. But Maharaj kehinde na put, you are not this physical body. Ye to main tere vaste pehla hi rakhiya. Kehinde I have already sent all these padarths for you. Tu bas sangat kar, चार पदार्थां दी तेनू Maharaj ने आप ही दिते. Maharaj kehinde I have already given you the चार पदार्थ. Don't worry about anything. You have arth, kam, mokh, mukat. Four padarths are already there. Arth is the work we do when we earn the money. जिन्नू भी भेजे ना महाराज ने इस दुनिया में, whosoever sent, Maharaj has given the food. Asana आगे आना वैसे. We will learn further. This body will come. But whosoever has been sent by Waheguru, the food is already there. Asana loe loe pandar jo kich paya so para. Why you worry? Don't worry. Just surrender yourself and say, Waheguru, Waheguru. There is a question. What is meant by what we need to surrender? What is meant by that we need to surrender? Okay. Very good question. Surrender karna ki hunda? What is surrendering? Surrendering is मेरा मुझ में किछ नहीं, जो किछ है सो तेरा, तेरा तुझको सौंप के क्या लागे है मेरा. तृष्णा बूझे हर के नाम. Surrendering is no desires, no trishna. Because everything which we have is already given to us by Waheguru. Sometimes I feel like, oh, I'm working so hard. That's a game. We feel like we are working so hard, but no. Waheguru Ji has given us everything. Before even we were born, we come to this world with the date set. Maran likhaye, mandal mein aaye. Death's date is already set. How much time, how many swas Maharaj has given us, it's written, preordained. Nothing with us. We just have to make sure we understand this thing. And that only way is to surrender. Surrender karna ki hunda? When a slave surrenders to its master and say, Master, whatever you will say, I'll do that. I will not use my own mat. I will not use my own wisdom. That's what surrender is. You know, when some people, when they go in front of Guru Granth Sahib Ji, they make it a ritual. They say, okay, let's do matha tek, right? Because everybody is looking at me. I'm in the Gurdwara. I need to matha tek. Not everybody does that, but a lot of people. Then matha tek. Sometimes they will use the nose and they will ragdanu ki kande ji. Guru Granth Sahib Ji de agge apna nak ragdange. Right? They will ask for forgiveness. But matha tekna is to surrender. To say, Waheguru Sache Pasha, from today, I have a contract with you. I will leave my own mat and I will take your mat. Whatever you will say, I will do because you are my master. And Guru Pyareo, very good question. Thank you, Waheguru. You asked this question. And sometimes these fake babas, fake biceps, they will say, oh, you matha take me. No, only and only to Waheguru Sache Pasha. Only to only Tan Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. And matha tekna is a very, 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 very important thing. Very important concept. It's a realization. It's a surrender that I will take your wisdom from today onwards, not my wisdom. अपनी मत ਨੂੰ ਛੱਡਣਾ ਹੈ ਜੀ ਬਸ that's a surrender ਜਿਸ ਦਿਨ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਮਤ ਨੂੰ ਛੱਡਤਾ ਕਾਮਯਾਬ ਹੋ ਗਏ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਹੀ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਆਨੰਦ ਹੀ ਆਨੰਦ 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 ਸਭ ਕੋ ਕਹੇ ਆਨੰਦ ਗੁਰੂ ਤੇ ਜਾਣਿਆ the actual bliss will come then actual happiness will come then the more we surrender because it's a slow process it's not like oh today oh I feel like I want to surrender to Waheguru tomorrow I wake up I've surrendered no it's a slow process but the more we surrender ਹੌਲੀ ਹੌਲੀ ਵਿਕਾਰ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਆ ਨਾ ਹੌਲੀ ਹੌਲੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਛੱਡਾਂਗੇ ਆਪਣੀ ਮਤ ਨੂੰ slowly and slowly we will leave our own mat it's not going to be overnight but at the moment we will start leaving our own mat and more gurmat will come manmat will go away gurmat will come away more happiness will come away just imagine right if I know that somebody is there to take care of me take care of my stuff just like kids they know babies and kids they know that my mom and dad are going to take care of me they're fully dependent 100% dependent they hardly use their money yeah, as soon as they start growing up they become 10 11 and then teenagers they start using their own mat they start leaving their parents mat that but we have to do reverse we have to leave our mat and start taking guru's mat our real father our real mother ਜਦੋਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਰ ਲਿਆ that's a surrender ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ that answers your question
ਹਾਂਜੀ ਵੀਰ ਜੀ
ਆਓ ਜੀ ਫਿਰ ਆਪਾਂ ਵੀ ਆਪਣੀ ਮੱਤ ਤੇ ਛੱਡੀਏ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਦੀ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਦੇ ਚਰਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸੀਸ ਨਵਾਈਏ let's do the simran we have to say wah we have to listen guru we have to listen ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ ਨੱਕ ਦੇ the tip of the nose just look there when it starts disappearing close your eyes very calmly very lovingly and then say wah listen guru listen aao ji shuru kariye wah guru 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 wah Guru, waheguru, 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 guru, waheguru, 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 guru, waheguru, 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 guru, waheguru, 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 अब अंतर्गत टोटल अंतर्गत चले जाओ मान नहीं सुने तो मान नहीं बोले mind should speak mind should chant and mind should listen सामने देखी जाओ आँखें बंद करके close your eyes keep on looking in the front slowly and slowly move your surat up in the front of your forehead उत्थे बैठ के होली होली सिमरन करदियां हम शब्द नु सुनना है अनहद शब्द the voice of waheguru keep on leaving behind the Guru mantra and start connecting with the Shabad. If you don't have a Shabad yet Pragat, just keep on looking in the front. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਹਮ ਆਪ ਗੁਣ ਪਰੇ ਏਕ ਗੁਣ ਨਾਹੀ, ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਛਾੜ ਬਿਖੈ ਬਿਖ ਖਾਈ। ਮਾਇਆ ਮੋਹ ਭਰਮ ਪੈ ਭੂਲੈ, ਸੁਤ ਦਾਰਾ ਸਿਉ ਪ੍ਰੀਤ ਲਗਾਈ। ਇੱਕ ਉੱਤਮ ਪੰਥ ਸੁਣਿਓ ਗੁਰ ਸੰਗਤ, ਪੈ ਮਿਲੰਤ ਜਮ ਤਰਾਸ ਮਿਟਾਈ। ਇੱਕ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਪਾਠ ਕੀਰਤ ਕੀ, ਗੁਰ ਰਾਮਦਾਸ ਰਾਖੋ ਸ਼ਰਨਾਈ। ਇੱਕ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਪਾਠ ਕੀਰਤ ਕੀ, ਗੁਰ ਰਾਮਦਾਸ ਰਾਖੋ ਸ਼ਰਨਾਈ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ ਜੀ। ਭੁੱਲਾਂ ਚੁੱਕ